massive destruction, there's no power greater than X. Continue the destruction online with Xbox Live.
Before the mansion, before the disaster, evil is born. The beginning of the nightmare. Resident Evil Zero, exclusively for Nintendo GameCube, rated M for mature.
The cold silence of space only punctuates the feeling of death that emanates from this virtually lifeless planet. Only one thing is alive and well here. Evil. And it must be destroyed, decimated, exterminated. But first, it must be found.
Okay, something's wrong with this fucking mouse. Sometimes it'll like triple. I'll just click once and it'll double click again and it will basically negate the motion that I've done. That makes me mad. So we're all unmuted. Everything's running. So still life should be popping up here in a second.
Yeah.
Why are you holding that?
Sorry, I won't hold it.
Oh, you want to hold it? I'm gonna hold it. I'll let you. You can't see past here on camera. I'll let you hold it. You'll hold it in your hand. You will feel it.
What, for emotional support?
Yes.
Because this game is scary.
Your emotional support cock. Gotta do something with your hands. Okay, what the fuck? Why is this game not wanting to load up? Ah! It just popped up like normal. There we go.
So, last time we let off, we met this stupid asshole.
What a stupid asshole. It's the best sheriff ever. Oh.
Yep.
There it went.
Damn.
I just wanted to turn some shit down. Just slightly. The stupid violins in my ear.
Why is there nobody else around?
Because it's Prague in the 20s. I don't know. Let's talk to our favorite officer.
He's been a good source of info on a couple of minor cases I had here in the city. Hello, my friend.
Ah, Mr. McPherson. And how are you this dark evening?
Nice mustache.
So I don't know why he has this accent when we're in Prague.
And how's my favorite boy in blue?
Besides my eye and this horrible murder, everything's fine.
Mr. McPherson.
I imagine you don't have anything more to give me?
This time I'm afraid I have nothing for you, my friend. Everyone is more or less at a loss.
Except for
You
this
don't mind if I
seizure I'm
ask you
having.
a couple of questions anyway.
Of course not.
Oh god, I had weird fingers.
How'd you get the shiner?
Shiner?
Your black eye. How'd you get it?
Oh, I arrested a man last night, and for some reason my eye hit this man's very large fist.
Did you get sucker punched?
Well, a little. My partner didn't have time to warn me. Everything happened so fast. I was helping the woman, and I turned around to see if my partner was okay, and wham! Next thing I knew, I was flat-faced on the sidewalk.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm sure that story's right.
And what did the man do to deserve your undivided attention?
He was harassing a young woman. So I asked him to stop, and then things got out of hand. The police are trying to find this animal. We're a little nervous when a man harasses a young woman these days.
That's understandable. How long has this been going on?
It started about 3 weeks ago. You didn't hear about it until now?
No, I wasn't in town. I just got back. I was working a case outside the city. Someone called me to see if I could come back and help.
Ah, the very beautiful Miss Ida Skalikova, I presume.
Good guess. She's worried for her friends. I told her I'd see what I could do. Can you tell me about your new boss?
Inspector Yuri Skalnik. He was given the case and got temporarily assigned to this district. He has a good reputation, but he doesn't share much information with us. He keeps to himself a lot.
What? He doesn't trust you?
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe he thinks we're incompetent or something.
Maybe. But he'd be stupid to think so.
Why, thank you, my friend.
Were all the victims' bodies dumped?
Yeah, I believe so. But then again, I don't have much information, as I said earlier.
Was there ever an eyewitness?
Nope, never.
That's what bothered me the most.
Fingers.
How was the killer getting around the city without being seen? Well, I should leave you to your work, and I have to see my client. Thanks for your input.
You're welcome. Be careful.
Will do.
Alright, bro.
Go
Hello.
visit the whores by the water. Nope. Nope. Nope.
My Ida. The best gams in all of Eastern Europe. She's my
Ew.
angel and the love of my life.
There are a
Met her on
couple.
a small case I was working. She used to dance in the neighborhood cabaret. She was involved with the married man I was following. It was love at first sight. Hey,
Okay.
look at you all dolled up. Hi, sweetheart.
I don't
Ew.
like it when you call me that.
I didn't call you a doll. I said that you were... Never mind, I'm sorry.
Good. Now have you talked to that useless inspector?
Yes, I have. And I didn't get much from the meeting.
Are you going to help us?
Well, of
Of course
course.
I will. Was there really any doubt?
No, but you never know. When do you want to settle this, now or later?
No, I don't want money, Ida.
Nonsense, you will accept our money. How much do you charge?
Okay, listen. We'll settle this after the case, all right?
Do you promise? Because we'll feel insulted if you don't accept our money.
What was I supposed to do? Take money off these women? That's the last thing I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yes, I promise. I will charge you at the end of the case.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
not,
right.
bro.
Well, he'll charge him. It just won't be money.
What was her name?
Ew, Colby.
What? They're working girls.
The victim's name?
It's literally their job.
It'd be really bad
Miss
to
Frantiska.
take their money.
Were you close to her?
Not as much as Milena, but yes, I knew her.
Did she ever talk about a regular client or someone special?
Not that I know of.
Do you think Milena can answer a few questions?
I guess. Let me ask her. Milena?
Yes?
This is my friend, the one I told you about. He's here to help us catch the man responsible. Do you think he can ask you some questions about Frantiska?
Okay.
I'll wait for you up the stairs, okay?
I don't think
Okay,
she's okay.
I'll see you in a bit.
Well, her friend was just brutally murdered, and her body's like 3 feet in the other direction, so no. Hey, baby.
Is that their pimp?
Hello, Milena. My name's Gus McPherson. I'm here to help stop this from ever happening again.
I thank you, sir. Not a lot of people would help women like us.
I know,
Damn.
women, right?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about Francisca?
No, that's fine.
How long have you known Francisca?
Well, I've known her for a long time. We met in the orphanage when we were just little girls. Her parents had died in a terrible accident. We became very close. We both left the orphanage never to return. We never liked the sisters. Ever since we left, we tried to survive on the streets, even changing cities. But we kept coming back here.
Did she ever talk about someone new or special?
No. It was not her style. Francisca would rarely take new clients. She had regulars and enough to allow her to survive. She would only take complete strangers if she absolutely needed to. Apollina is more like that. She always has a new rich client.
Did she ever have a client that had been violent with her?
No. She only had clients she trusted.
How about you? Have you had any trouble with any of your clients?
No, I'm like Francisca. I have only regular clients. If I'm on the streets, it's because I'm keeping my friends company.
Were you close to any of the other victims?
Well, there is one that was a common friend to Francisca and me. Her name was Inezka. No one's found her. She just disappeared one day.
Oh, that's.
We honestly don't know what happened to her. I knew the others only on a professional level.
I know where she is.
Did Inezka ever complain about any clients before she disappeared? Or did she ever talk about leaving?
We all talk about leaving. Who wants to live their life like this? But she never complained about anything. Inezka was like Apollina. She took on many clients. She left town a lot, but always came back with a broken heart. I hope she did.
The two
find
different
someone who
soundtracks
loved
are
this place.
making me lose my mind.
Yeah.
Where can I find this Apollina?
She usually works the park. Rare are the girls who are allowed to enter it. She's very protective of her territory. That's what she calls it anyway. Francisca and me were allowed in because Apollina knew we didn't take strangers and pretty much had our own regulars.
Jesus Christ, can
And
someone
those
turn down that
Gonzalez
fucking
good
music? I'm
friends,
trying to have a
she was
conversation here.
Yeah.
So we all kept each other company in the park. Maybe Apollina knows where Inezka is.
Turn down your freaking Muppet music.
Well, thank you for
I can
answering
do my
questions.
job.
It was a pleasure to meet you, even under these unfortunate circumstances.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Mr. McPherson. I thank you for trying to help us.
Trying? I haven't even started yet. If I have any more questions, how may I contact you?
Usually in the park.
Again, thank you.
In the park. Alone. Where nothing bad will ever happen to me. Anyway, let's just not pull that thread.
Ida's an angel on Earth. She's the sweetest person I've ever met. I truly believe she doesn't have an angry bone in her body, even with
ass
the difficult
just won't
childhood
quit.
she had. A stepfather who molested her on a regular basis. Ida is always positive, and she's always willing to help the people who surround her. That's why she hired me to try and help.
A pair of
She has
DSLs
an
that can suck a
undying
basketball
optimism
through a
for
water
life in general.
hose.
I love her for it. Hey,
How is she?
she's okay, I guess, under the circumstances.
I'll go talk to her after.
I know you want to say something.
Tell me, where can I
This
find
were
a
an
meal to
80s
roam?
movie. That's about how
Who's
that would
he?
go.
He's the coroner working the case. I need to ask him a few questions. Scarlet said he worked in an old chapel. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I'll mark it on a map.
I don't need a map. Just tell me where it is.
What is it with men and directions? Take this map, it'll help you.
That is true.
I marked the location of the old chapel. It's not far from here.
Okay. Thanks, sweetheart. How have you been? I mean, are you feeling better?
Yes, a little. It's not as bad as when you left for your case.
Did you go see the doctor?
No.
Ida. Go
Was
see
with
him.
women and not
It might be
listening to
serious.
directions.
I'm no
Yeah.
doctor, but throwing up every day is not normal.
She's
Go
pregnant.
see him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go see him. I don't throw up every day, you know. You always exaggerate.
Just in the morning.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, just in the
But
morning.
Go see him as soon as possible.
I
Okay.
think they would have known
to see
that
this
back
corona.
then. It's not
I
like
want you
this
to
is
stay
a
off
thing
the
we've been
streets
dealing
as
with
much
since
as
the beginning of
possible.
humanity.
Never
Yeah,
walk
I was
around
about
alone.
to say.
Yes, I know you've told me 100 times. I am careful.
My tits
Okay,
are sore.
I'll ease up on you.
It's throwing up
You
all
be
the
careful.
time.
I will. Now go.
I'm so hungry. Shadows.
Yeah. Where's that big dude? Is he their pimp? Or is he just like the bodyguard?
Yo, Mr.
Because he's like
Big
huge.
pimpin'. Just a big dude. These flashing things are on my map.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you
Ah,
at your
fuck.
post?
See, he's right there.
You told me to.
Never mind. Do you have any news at least?
Yeah, the American is talking to the girl's boss.
So, he thinks he can move in on my women, huh?
Ew.
Well, my friend, if you ever
Don't
see
call
him, you
them
may
your women.
explain
That's
things to
gross.
him.
Explain what?
Use that brute force of yours, you idiot.
This all could be avoided if they just
okay,
talk to each
boss.
other.
I
Yeah.
I'm a
truly miss
detective,
your
not
brother.
a rival
He was the
pimp, you
smart one.
jackass.
Yeah, I miss him too. Why can't we get him out?
Because I'd probably get arrested too, you moron! That's all Skalnick wants anyways. I have a feeling he will blame me for all these murders. Why am I telling you this? Go back to your post. You see the American? You can rough him up.
Okay, boss.
I better steer clear of the big guy.
I got my
This
American
scrawny-looking guy is
gun.
Probably Otakar Kubina.
Except I don't.
Who can forget that name? Anyways, he was the pimp of the neighborhood. He worked out of this little lingerie shop, which acted as a front, of course. He owned a couple of joints in the district, including the cabaret where Ida used to
Lingerie
work.
shop. Well,
I think he never
if I
forgave
trust
him
an
for
old man
stealing
that
Ida
sells
from when he
panties, it's a
died.
little weird.
Yeah.
Would you like to see my wares? Here, have a sniff.
I better
Yeah.
straighten things out with him later. I have other things to do.
I feel like a lingerie shop. An old man. I just.
I swear all these were gathered ethically.
Yeah, he's got a dirty panty room that he has. Charges men who want to go in there and sniff.
Oh, cat! Oh, baby. You missed the baby. Now it's dead.
Damn. Old church. Oh, there's 3
No,
bodies.
baby. See?
He lives there.
Oh, of course he does. He's a baby. It's his church. He's who we need to see. He's the coroner. And he says they're dead.
In nomine Patris et Filii Spiritus Sancti.
They're in a church, dude. I think we got that covered.
In nomine Patris.
I say it
et
again,
Filii
one more time.
Spiritus
Gotta
Sancti.
be sure. Make sure God hears you.
This place had the metallic smell of blood and the stench of rotting flesh. This old chapel had been converted into an autopsy room. Now
For a second
blood
there, I
dyed
thought he
its
just
floor.
had candles
Hello,
on her.
Mr. Corona. My name's Gus McPherson. I'm a detective that was hired to help my client. Hello?
Need flame to be close.
Sir? Hello?
Huh? What the?
Sorry.
What are you
Got
doing
too many
here?
answers now.
About as
Yeah.
deaf as you
Thought
are.
I'd lock the door. So where is my cone? What are you trying to do? Give me a heart attack?
Sorry, Mr. Corona.
Who are you and how do you know my name?
Like I
It's
said
Corona
earlier,
time.
I'm Detective McPherson. Inspector Skalnick told me that I could ask you a few questions.
If Skalnick says it's okay, then it's okay.
Okay.
Can you walk me through your observations of this victim?
Okay. The cause of death is like the others. The cut to the throat.
It can't be the multiple stab wounds or the evisceration itself?
No, I'm pretty sure of that.
Is there a
What
reason
makes
you
you
have
so
her
sure?
just
The one before
titties
her.
out over there?
The one we found in the park. She was killed in the same spot she was found. It was clear that it was the wound to her throat that killed her. The rest was probably done after.
And how did you come to that conclusion?
Because not much blood was coming from the other wounds. The heart was still beating when the throat was cut. I could tell by the amount of blood that had poured from the throat wound.
So you weren't sure about the cause of death until you saw the victim in the park?
Well, I had my doubts, but when I saw her, yes, she made things more clear.
And the same killer would use the same brutal techniques?
Precisely.
Does the victim in the park have any other differences from the rest of the victims?
Yes, the cut to her neck indicates an attack from behind. The rest, including this one, were attacked from the front. If only I had the other body, I could show you the difference.
That's okay. Really, I trust your judgment.
I thought there were only 4 girls. There's a lot more than 4 people.
You don't
here.
have the body, but maybe you have a file on the victim from the park?
Sure. The man who was supposed to come and get the file never showed up.
What man?
There's the
Skalnik's errand boy.
body
He comes to get
downtown,
the files I make for each victim.
missing
Still
body.
hasn't come to get the one from the
2
park.
there.
Ah, I
There's
see. Well, I'll take Inspector Scarlet's
3
file if you don't mind.
behind
No,
us.
I don't really care.
It's 7 people.
Where do you keep your files?
In my safe over there. I could never remember my combination, so I wrote it on a piece of paper. I think I lost it somewhere.
Oh man, I hope this isn't some bullshit puzzle.
What happened to your hearing, if you don't mind my asking?
The war.
It happened in the Great War.
Oh shit,
I
it
was a
actually is the
medical
war.
aide. Now we
Damn.
get the wounded from the trenches to the temporary hospital. One day we saw a wounded soldier in no man's land. We rushed to him, and a mortar shell exploded on my partner. I survived, but with hardly any hearing left.
So that's where you got your experience.
Damn.
Yeah, mostly. Ironically, the war ended 3 weeks after the shell exploded.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
I think I would just like tape that thing to my head or something.
Tape it?
I don't know. That or I'd rather that than not be able to hear. Sure, let's go take a look at this safe. I'm sure it's not stupid. It's very stupid. It's really stupid.
Yeah.
Thank God I wrote all this stupid bullshit in this ancient writing. Well, I made up my own system and then forgot about it.
Honestly,
Well, you're just
me
a
too.
fucking idiot, ain't you? You're God's gift in nature.
Not a pretty sight. Poor doll. She never saw it coming. In every body, there's a puzzle waiting to be solved. It looks like the first try at the throat missed.
Ouch.
The cut to her throat is very deep. It was definitely a frontal assault. These were installed recently. These were installed recently.
My church sink.
Holy water on tap.
I don't think this is a church anymore, what with all the bodies. Oh, God. There's that stupid fucking clock.
It's stuck.
Yeah, but it's gonna be important. Because it's got them stupid weird symbols on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this.
Ooh. Okay. I see.
Well, I think that's our combination.
Yep.
But
Yep.
we're not done. Because we gotta, for whatever reason, we gotta figure out his stupid symbols.
Yeah.
So that's a 6. That's a 12. That's a 3. Which, it's still a 3. That would be a 9. Fortunately, we ain't got symbols for everything else. So that's a ginormous pain in the ass. So we only got four of the numbers.
I hate this part of my job.
But
How does the safe work?
Huh? What? What did you say?
how does the safe work?
Each number is represented by a symbol. Now, the trick is, what was it again?
Yeah, no, we already did that. We
I don't
already
remember.
put numbers with symbols. They're called fucking numbers. You didn't have to add to that. Now, sure, go sit back down. I was done talking. I'm about to add another body to this list. There's so many fucking numbers. That's 12. That's 6. That's 3. I don't know what the other number we looked at. It's 9, but I don't know what it was represented by. Problem is, there ain't a 12 on this.
Yeah.
They're all single digits.
Damn.
So I gotta decipher this bullshit. Remember how I was telling you adventure games have their own logic?
Yeah.
This is it. I don't think I actually figured this puzzle out. I think I had to look this up because this was pissing me off. Because that's a 12.
Yeah.
But that's useless because we don't have a 12. That's a 6. I don't even remember seeing that symbol. And that's a 3. Realistically, we only have 2 of the numbers because we don't have a 12. We still got to figure out what 7 and 4 and 5 and all the other bullshit is. Decided to convert them to symbols because I'm fucking crazy. So you can't hear good, and you lack basic sense. There's a clue somewhere. You just breathing into the microphone?
Sorry.
I was trying to figure out what the fuck was doing that. Just like you snore in my ear.
ASMR. You know? Gotta make those mouth noises.
Have you do some mouth noises.
Next live stream, I will eat a bowl of cereal, ASMR
You
style.
will not.
Into the microphone.
Not even once. It's fucking stupid. 7, 4, 8, 2, 1, 5, 3, 6. Well, we know what 6 is. We know what 3 is. So much for 9.
Yeah.
Gave us 2 numbers we can't do anything with. Ah, I love your clock. I'm guessing this is 1. Now, I'm going to take a guess and say if this is 7, because it looks like a 7. Next one is 4. Six is at the very end. This is a 6. Oh, it's something with the lines. I know. I remember. I remember it's something with the lines. Except that its own logic doesn't make sense to me. If I remember correctly, it's however many lines. Because this one here, that's supposed to be 6. That's what the clock showed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 lines. Right? Except we know this is a 3.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
But there's a lot more than 3 lines.
Yeah.
So now it's like, Is it the spaces? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well then, fuck you. Like
Well.
1. I think this is 1.
Okay.
Should be here. And then stop. Get your nose off the microphone. Trying to figure this out, and you have your nose on the microphone. Breathing right into it. Where's 3? 3 is next to 6.
I'm literally just breathing, Colby.
Breathing loud.
Oh, I'm breathing too loud now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Everything. What the fuck is this even supposed to be?
Alright, I'm a...
L5. What are you doing?
Okay, this is better. I was sitting on my foot.
I'm gonna say that this is 4 for no other reason than I don't know what else it would be.
Yeah, it looks
8,
like it.
2, 1, 5. I'm gonna say that this is 5. That's 1. Eight.
Damn.
I'm looking this up again. I'm tired. I spent hours on this puzzle before. I'm not doing it again. Cause I've looked all over the. I've clicked everywhere it'll let me click, and I don't know where else to go. Still life. Church puzzle. Fuck. My phone just crashed. Then with a symbol with equal angles. Equal angles? Hold on. There might be something there, because we know that's 3, we know that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, because that's 3 angles. So that's a 2. Let's put you over here for a second. Of course, that looks like a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shit. Okay. Then 1. That's got 1 angle. That's 2. Seven, 4, 8 are my last ones. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
She was the only victim that had been attacked on the spot in the park. Maybe the police had overlooked something. I had to go see for myself.
Fuck that puzzle.
Yeah.
Your stupid bullshit puzzle. Give me your murder photos. For our new murder photo podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want to do? You want to look at case files, do a podcast about it?
Oh,
like,
God,
ooh, this
no.
grody.
Stay away from women!
Sorry, Mac. I like women too much.
Fucking simp. Oh.
I woke up with a splitting headache. It wasn't the first time my smart-ass mouth got me in trouble.
Oh, my ass.
Yeah.
Stay away from women.
Goddamn.
No, our cat's gone.
Yeah.
He ate them. Birds. At least there's burbs.
Burbs.
I hate when big guys tell us to stay away from women. I wonder if you're a whore. Just coochie out.
Why, hello there.
It's the most comfortable
nice
stance.
Night for a walk, isn't it?
Pussy forward.
It's a little too German expressionist for my taste.
That's how
But
you
I guess
air
one
it
could
out.
appreciate it.
Need some company?
Right?
You must be Apollina, right?
Yes. You've heard of me.
I'm gonna keep looking at you till you either agree or...
I wasn't listening. I was trying to
Do you know
listen to the
Inesca?
talk.
Yes. Do you want both of us at the same time?
Damn.
Later. After I solve the murders.
Do you know where she is?
No, I haven't seen her in a while.
When was the last time you saw her?
Hey, do you want Inesca or me? Are you a cop or something? If so, I'll be very disappointed.
Not exactly. I'm a detective. I was hired by some of your friends.
What friends?
You must know Ida, Milena, and the late Francisca.
Yes, I do, and they are most certainly not my friends.
And you're not afraid for your own safety.
I have all the protection I need from Roman.
Don't you care that some people you know are dying?
Actually, no. More
Damn.
business for me.
Oh!
We are just whores to the police anyway. Besides, I have all the protection I need from Roman. Now, would you kindly fuck off? You're scaring potential customers away.
Sure, whatever.
Kindly fucking off in this direction.
What customers? There's nobody else.
Yeah, what customers in the abandoned park where there was recently a murder? Oh no, the horny, it's getting me. So the body was here. That wasn't here before.
I don't see anything unusual.
Okay. Smells good. That little fucker. I'm looking for something. Blinded by the light. Oh. That's different. There was a thing there before. Time for a pixel hunt. Let's see. When is my mouse gonna change? Oh. There's words. It is written, the whore wasn't worthy of my devotion, so I proposed to the angel.
What the fuck?
Hey, okay, let's look at the angel. A ring. Let me just get up here just a little bit. Get away, bird. Eric Draven shows up, secretly a Crow sequel.
Yeah.
Will help solve these murders. That would actually be really fucking cool. Imagine watching a movie and it turns out it's a Crow movie, but a good one. Not the other ones that they did that were bad. I think it's just like a regular like crime movie, and all of a sudden Eric shows up. That would be really cool. Yes, thank you for your input.
I'm watching the game.
There's nothing going on. It's bird flying.
I'm trying to pay attention.
You've never paid attention. Now
Oh,
we get to
God.
visit Old Crow Man.
Yeah. Who's this dude?
He's the keeper of the crows. See? Old Crow Man.
Oh my. Has my friend here
What the
stolen
fuck?
this from you?
He has, yes.
I cannot help but be embarrassed.
Crazy Crow Man.
You see, I taught him to retrieve shiny objects for me, and he does so remarkably well, don't you think?
Yes, he does.
Being a coachman in an industrialized world is not quite what it used to be.
Who are you?
On good days, as I mentioned earlier, I work as a coachman for the odd tourist or for the prostitutes who want to make their way through the city at a bargain price.
So that's Jack
On
the
not
Ripper.
so good days, my friend, whom you've already met, becomes a thief to help me make ends meet. On bad days, I'm merely reduced to being a homeless bum.
So Jack the Ripper.
So you know some
Jack
of the
Ripper. Look
prostitutes
at the
around
fucker.
here.
Yes, I
Top
do.
hat, cape,
I've driven them here
crows.
and there through the city streets. They hire me or their clients hire me, either because I'm cheaper than a taxi or they appreciate the rustic look.
Do you know any personally?
I knew one personally. On certain occasions we would exchange pleasantries, but most of the time I would just drive. She was very young to be doing what those animals wanted. Her name was Vladana. She was only 16 years old.
Ew.
Well, I put a hamper
She
on
was?
this.
Yes, I haven't seen her in a long time. I fear the worst.
Alright, my flamboyantly scary friend.
You said her name was Vladana. Are you sure it's not a Nezka?
Very sure. Vladana reminded me of a girl I once knew as a young man.
Why do we keep doing this? Is he trying to fly away too?
You must surely know about the murders.
Indeed I do. Anyone who lives in this district knows. That is why I fear for Vladana's well-being. May I ask you a few questions?
Sure, shoot.
Sure.
Who are you? And why are you so interested in the local problems?
I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Gus McPherson. I'm a private investigator hired by the prostitutes to help stop the murders. They are, for obvious reasons, worried about the situation and have no confidence in the police's competence.
Admirable, Mr. McPherson. Admirable indeed. I have to admit that I have lost all hope in humanity. The things I have seen during my miserable life. You, Mr. McPherson, have restored my faith.
Alright.
You're welcome. Weird coachman.
Tell me, is it true? Is there a new one that washed up on the shore of the river?
She didn't wash up. Never mind, that's not important. Unfortunately, yes, there is.
Did you see her?
Yes, I did. Don't worry, my friend. Her name wasn't Vladana. She was known as Frantiska.
Thank you, Mr. McPherson. You've reassured me.
Pretty sure Vladana's still dead, though. Like,
She
Have
might
you said
be.
that
You
the
haven't
body
seen
did
her.
not wash up on the shore?
No, she didn't. She was, forgive the expression, dumped there.
How is this possible? There is only one way a man can travel throughout the city without being seen, Mr. McPherson.
The sewers.
the scary sewers.
Precisely. He is using them to move back and forth, limiting the possibility of witnesses. I've stumbled on a few underground passages in this city, but
Don't
I
know
never
if I ever
found any
figure out
in
who this
this
guy
neck
is.
of the woods.
It's just
Maybe
random.
you should start looking for some.
Crow
It would
did?
certainly
Yep,
help
Crowman.
you in your investigation.
Crowman Ravenwood.
Have you talked to the police about your theory?
Yes, I have. But who listens to a homeless bum?
No matter how
Especially
stylish.
not one who
Yeah.
outwits the inspector. That Inspector Scarlet is quite a unique individual.
Unique, huh? Is that Latin for asshole?
That guy does not speak English. It's his first language. Did you hear how he pronounced asshole?
Mm-hmm.
Asshole?
Yeah.
No H?
Where are you from, sir? If you don't mind my asking.
I'm from
oil.
all over Europe, it seems.
Rub on the ass
sometimes.
Ew.
I usually don't stay in one spot for very long, but I've stayed here for a while now. My legs don't allow me to travel very far, I'm afraid.
Oh,
But to
damn,
answer your question,
bro, that's
I'm
sad.
from London, England.
From London, England? See, that's Jack the Ripper. That's...
Oh, yeah.
Well, strange dude who knows exactly how you would move around without being seen. From London, England, and looks like that. And he's old.
Come now. You used to be a detective, or a cop even, right?
I'm a simple coachman and wish to remain that. I ask you to no longer continue in this line of questioning. Please, out of genuine courtesy.
Very well.
Alright. But you're Jack the
Is
Ripper,
there anything
right?
else you can tell me that might help me in my investigation?
I'm afraid not.
I won't tell
Mr.
nobody, I
McPherson.
promise.
Only that little theory of mine. I'm only a coachman trying to survive, and this little fellow helps me.
Speaking of which, may I have that ring back?
Sure.
Dear me, of course.
I like how he threw it, put his hand back,
Thank you.
and then the ring.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
He used
It's
the
quite
force.
all right.
Sorry, it's a little delayed. My old muscles ain't what they used to be.
Gus?
What's up, baby?
Ida, what are you doing here?
I found something that might help you.
Weren't you supposed to see the doctor? Ida, please don't do this.
Do what?
Help,
Why can't I help you?
because it's dangerous. Don't you know there's a seriously deranged man roaming the streets preying on women?
Oh, I can handle myself.
I don't doubt that for a second, but I'd like to know that you're somewhere safe so I can concentrate on the case and not worry about you.
No, not
Okay,
Jack the
okay.
Rippler.
I'm sorry, what have you found out?
Oh, it's really good. I was asking a few questions of some of the women. Anyway, one of them admitted that she'd heard that one of the victims survived an attack and was hiding in the scrapyard.
That's great, but how reliable is the source?
I have to admit it's only a rumor, but isn't it worth taking a look?
Yes, it is.
Be careful.
I will. Stay off the streets, but first go see the doctor.
Yes, I will.
I'll see you later. And Ida,
Yes?
thanks for the info.
You're welcome, and I love you too.
Oh. Bro, she said she loved us.
I would hope the woman that was going to have my children loved me. That would be very weird. That'd be very weird. I knew it. Though they never say. But it's like, yeah, he's probably Jack the Ripper. I knew I wasn't crazy for thinking that, because he looks like Jack the Ripper. Or how Jack the Ripper's always been portrayed.
This reminds me of the Madison Avenue arsonist case I worked on.
Even though nobody ever saw him, we always pictured him with like top hat, cape. He's a stylish killer, that man. Ugh. Gotcha.
Okay then.
Well, let's keep walking. What's going on here? A ring with nipples. How peculiar. What? It's a nipple ring. Look at it.
It's a nipple ring?
Well, yes, in a literal sense.
Mm.
What's going on here? They're supposed to be... Oh, I guess I have to get a picture for that one, too. You win this time, game. Oh, that's where I am. I'm in the burn neighborhood.
And life goes on.
No, no, no. I know there's something here, I just can't get to it yet. 'Cause he's being a little bitch.
Mm.
Detective Bitch is the name. Let's go down on the junkyard. Cat! I think.
Oh.
Are you cat? Excuse me. Are you a cat? Can I pet you? No? Oh well. I think that man did steal that cat. Because that's his car. That bastard stole my cat. My church cat.
Uh-oh. I'm out of here.
Oh, he's got a gun. Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
He's gonna shoot that cat. I just like to polish my gun. You ever like to polish your gun?
Oh.
Get it all nice and polished.
Somebody's upstairs.
Whores. Yo, your friend said y'all weren't friends, so...
Sorry to bother you again, but just to make sure I have all these names down correctly. Aneska is the one that disappeared, and Apollina was her...
Yes.
It's just these names that all finish with the letter A.
Yeah, I knew that was nothing. But I think there's more. Oh, wait. Where is the police station? Chapel, lingerie, park, burn neighborhood, junkyard. So what did my wife come to tell me? She said she had something that could help me in the investigation. What'd she bring?
I don't need to talk to him. Anyways, I don't want to rip out my vocal cords just for idle chit-chat.
You were supposed to be paying attention.
I was not paying attention.
Of course. So all that paying attention stuff was just excuses to not pay attention. Right?
Whatever, Colby. Whatever you say.
This is whatever I say. I'm always right.
Yeah.
Just
sure.
knock on this door here.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
hey,
some old pervert.
Open up. We need to talk.
Sniffing panties in there, bro.
What do you want?
It's got him in his hand.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want?
About?
Takes a hit off of it like a cigarette.
First off, I'd like to clear the air between us. I'm not after your girls. I'm just trying to find the killer, and that's all.
You expect me to believe that?
Yes, I do.
I'm a private detective. You think I got pimping money?
Everyone wants something. Just stay out of my business, McPherson.
Bro.
Yeah, I do want something.
Women are dying, bro.
To solve the murder.
I'm listening.
Everybody wants something. Yeah, I do. To solve the murder.
Let's exchange favors. I'll do something for you so you can see I'm on the level with you. In return, all you have to do is tell that ape that's working for you to leave me alone.
Actually, there is something you could do for me, McPherson.
I thought so. The gorilla's brother is locked up, isn't he?
Yes. Roman is a good resource and is the girl's main protection. Without him, let's just say, if you can spring him out of jail, I'll tell the gorilla to leave you alone.
Why'd he get arrested?
It was some sort of incident with the police. He supposedly punched one, I heard.
Ah.
So, we have a deal then?
Wait, not so fast. Why do you want Peter off your back?
So he'll stop
I need
fucking
to talk to the person
trying to
he's protecting.
kill me.
Ah, Vladana?
So she really exists?
Yes, she does. Spring Roman from jail, and I will let you talk to her.
To be quite honest, I figured you'd be more difficult to convince.
McPherson, we both win if you get this killer off the streets. When you catch him, business will return to normal. Now go. You're wasting time.
Pimpin' is business, and I am a businessman. Oh wait, you mad that I'm just spitting hot fire like that? Don't give me that face.
Although working at a lingerie store, that would be kind of cool.
I'm glad your brain cells finally started firing back up there. I was getting worried. Have to reboot you.
Well, especially
Hello
if they're
again, my friend.
they're like being
Mr.
handmade
McPherson.
or tailored.
What brings you here this fine evening?
Well, I need a favor.
I thought so. What can I do to help?
Oh no.
I need you to be on the level with me about the Shiner.
What do you mean?
Come on, Kaz. What really happened?
Why do you ask?
The man you arrested yesterday, is he the same man that protects Otakar's girls?
Yeah, he is.
I thought so. I need this man free, because I can get precious information on the case. Can you help me?
Yeah, I can help you. But I'd have to ask a favor in return.
Of course you would.
I would have been insulted if you didn't ask. What can I do to help?
Well, it's sort of embarrassing.
You can trust me. It's about the black eye, isn't it?
Yeah. The night I arrested Roman, I noticed something missing. My medal was gone.
You have a medal?
Yeah, I got a medal for bravery. I saved some children from the fire that happened a couple of weeks ago.
Attaboy. Congratulations.
No, thank you. Anyway, I noticed my medal was gone, so I went back to see Apollina.
Why'd you go see her?
Well,
For some solid dick.
Never mind, I got you.
He wants her
she stole
services.
it from me. I have no idea why. Maybe she needs the money, but I need that medal back. My wife is getting suspicious about it.
Oh.
It's my pride and joy, and saying I forgot it at the office just won't be good enough when I go home. Please, get it back for me. I love my wife and kids. I don't want to lose them over something so stupid.
Like
Relax,
fucking
my
someone
friend. I
else
got you
behind their
covered.
back.
I'll get that medal of yours. Just make sure that you can free Roman for me when I return.
Thank you, my friend.
I'll see you later.
We just let the bastard out of jail and fucking case closed, man. So my plan is once we beat this, because this is like 5-8 hours, it's not that long, is then we'll play another adventure game, one of the older ones, probably Indiana Jones, because that is one of the best ever made. This is not one of the best ever made. This is just one that I really like, and is also very creepy and horror. And we're gonna play the rest of the games. So there's 3 of these, but it's not gonna be the ones we play next. But this should be in the park. There we go. Probably play Indiana Jones because it's one of the best ever made. And is also one of the best Indiana Jones stories. It's just really good. Just straight up really, really good. But it also has some of that classic adventure game bullshit. But it's also beautiful. The game looks incredible. It's so the art's so great. Yeah, anyway. After that, once we finally got deep into this, we're going to go back to Blade Runner.
Ooh, yeah.
But that one, we both need our skills to be like tip top.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Because it's very difficult, for lack of a better word.
Oh, you again. Stop wasting my time.
Wait a second, will you?
You are truly annoying.
And you were
I have
uncooperative.
information for you. It's about Roman. Interested?
What is it?
First of all, you're gonna have to give me the medal you stole from Stasek.
Why the hell would I want to do that?
So you admit
Why'd you rub your
did
boobs
steal
when you
his medal.
said that?
Yes, I did.
But I want to do
That son of a bitch didn't pay me,
Like,
so
I don't
yeah,
know. You
I stole
get a
his
problem?
precious
There's something on your
medal.
hand?
Just because he's a cop, he can
Oh,
hump
he
me and
didn't
leave
pay
me without
her.
paying? Hell no, not me.
Ah, the old pump and dump.
Okay, so what happened?
He came to see me when he finally realized that I had it. He started grabbing me and threatened to arrest me. Roman happened to be walking by and he broke up the commotion. He ordered me to go home, so I left.
Well, let me finish the story for you. He got arrested for punching Stasek in the face. Now Roman is in jail.
So, what do you want from me?
Want the fucking medal?
I need that medal. Stasek is willing to let Roman out if I get his medal back. Get it?
Of course I do.
Okay, listen, everybody wins here. Roman gets out, Stasek gets his medal back, and you...
And I get screwed for free.
Look,
So do
I'll
most
pay you
people.
what he owes you, okay?
It's not the money. Here, just take the damn thing and get out of here.
I hate when they say that. It's absolutely about the money. You're selling a service. Just accept my
Yeah.
money. Shut the fuck up. He shouldn't have done that, but
Good
don't
evening,
say it's
Elaine.
not about the money.
Hello, Mr. McPherson.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
I'm glad to see you're feeling better.
Thank you.
If you don't mind me saying so, I really don't think you should be working right now. It's too dangerous.
Well, I'm not working. I'm sort of keeping an eye on Apollina. If she leaves with a weirdo, I'll follow them.
That's
What?
very kind of you.
I'm gonna be honest
Okay.
with you. Well, that's very nice. She doesn't seem to like any of y'all.
But how can you tell when a client is weird?
Trust me, I can tell.
Okay, well, I won't distract you
Like,
any longer.
I even said that you were her
Ada's a very
friend, and she
lucky
said,
woman.
"Nuh-uh.
Good evening, Mr.
I don't
Madden.
care if she's dead. More work for me." So, yeah, you should go home. Kinda don't care if she's next. To be honest with you, she's a bit of a bitch. Oh, I went to the wrong place. When your first reaction to finding out that people around you are dead is, "I don't care, more money for me,"
Yeah.
I'm kind of like pointing the killer in your direction. You get pushed down in the horror movie. Oh no, Jason's coming. Just push him in the way. You're the one that I like give sleeping pills in Nightmare on Elm Street. You're the
Here you are, my
you're
friend,
the person.
as promised.
Ah, thank you.
How about your end of the deal?
I'll be right back. Here you are, your new friend, Mr. McPherson.
Who are you?
Let's just say I know your boss. He's waiting for you at his shop. I'll meet you there later.
Well, thanks for springing me, mister.
As a
You're
big
welcome.
boy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of man right there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you hush.
Well, that concludes our agreement. Thanks a lot, Cass.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go tell your wife and kids now.
Yeah.
I just thought something. They never did do that in any of the Nightmare movies. Where like one threatened the other by making them go to sleep.
Yeah, that would be
Just
kind
don't
of
fuck around or I'll make you sleepy. So don't you do that, you son of a bitch. Sounds silly, but that would be kind of neat. Man, I tell you what, those movies go off a fucking cliff real fast. It's like, 1's really good, 2 I think is underappreciated, but isn't as good as 1.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because its ending is stupid. But I really like a lot what they do with 2 and the whole gay stuff. I really like it.
The gay stuff is really interesting.
But it's filmed very weird.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just loses itself.
That scene with the dude in the locker room.
He's
he
getting
gets, yeah, it's so weird. Obviously, it's
So,
a gay
go
thing,
tell your brother it's
and
okay
very
if
just
McPherson
weird.
goes to see her.
Okay, boss.
Wait, who the fuck was that?
Yeah, who was that?
Well, McPherson, looks like you held up your end of our agreement. I'm sending Roman to talk to his brother, which will conclude my end of the deal.
Thank you for getting me out of there.
You're welcome.
I'll see you soon.
And then 3's really good.
And now I've just
I
honored
like
my
that
part of
one
the
where
bargain.
he's on the
You
motorcycle
may speak with
and the
Vladana
wires start
anytime.
coming.
I misjudged
through him.
you, Kabina.
No, I don't
I
think
can't
so.
remember which one that
I
is,
have my
but that one
reasons
was
to protect
really
this girl.
cool.
Here,
It's
before you
very
leave,
terrifying.
this might come in handy.
man. Here's the thing: is 4 and 5 have really cool scenes in them, and are actually pretty. Though 5, they realize they have a really good set and they keep reusing it. It's the church set. The really cool church set that keeps coming back because they're like, we built this fucking set.
We're going to use it. Yeah.
It's like we're gonna use it more than a 10-second shot. We have to keep coming back here.
Yeah, and the baby Freddy Krueger.
I
that
think
was scary.
that's 5. That's Dream Child. I think the motorcycle one is 4.
Yeah, that was scary. That's a scary scene.
Yeah, but the movie's not scary. The movie's bad.
Yeah.
4 and 5 are really bad.
I think that's the only scene in there that actually like makes that movie good.
The movie's not good.
Well, like
they're boring. They're really boring. However, 4 has that time loop. Remember where she keeps coming back to the diner? Like, we gotta go get him, and then they get in the truck, and then they go, and it keeps going.
Yeah,
and then it does it again.
Yeah, it was kind of a mind fuck.
They do it in such a way that it's not obvious. Like, it takes a second.
It's subtle.
Like, they do it, like, 4 or 5 times before she realizes what's going on.
Yeah.
And I liked that. I liked that a lot. I thought that was really cool. Too bad the rest of the movie's not good.
Yeah.
Man, 4 and 5 are terrible.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. It gets worse before it gets better. I just couldn't find anywhere where the 6th movie was.
Oh, yeah.
Because that one's called Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare.
Yeah.
And then that one is also like parts of it are in 3D.
Oh, so it's filmed that way?
I don't know why they did this. Because this was, at least to my knowledge, this was beyond the 3D craze, or one of the 3D crazes. 3D keeps coming back in movies. But it wasn't... So they did this thing where you don't wear the glasses the whole time. Usually in a 3D movie, you keep them on your face.
Yeah.
One, just because it's easier to do it that way. But no, it's like... Oh, man. If I remember it correctly, it's like you put your glasses on at a certain time, and then they work that into the movie. Like, the Dream Warriors come back, and they're also, like, putting on their glass. It's stupid. It's really stupid. It's terrible. And they blow up Freddy in a just awful way. Like, it looks so bad. But that movie gives us a lot of the backstory of why Freddy's able to do what he is, who he was, where he came from, the fact that he's an evil pedophile piece of shit. All that comes from Freddy's Dead. And then part of 5, because 5 she goes to like hell. That was cool. Remember when she goes to like hell and like she's following, there's like all these lost souls there, or it's a version of hell. She's in like this place and there's all these people, and like because his mom was that yellow nun who popped up in the 3rd movie. But like she goes to hell and like she's roaming around in like this hell world for a little bit, but it's like real close quarters, kind of claustrophobic. That was cool. I really liked that. And it's just, unfortunately, the movie's just terrible. This was after the church scene. One of the many church scenes, because they like, we got to use this set. But then we get Freddy's Dead, where they come and kill him. They blow him up with some dynamite. Not really sure why that works, but it does. They kill him. And killed the franchise.
Damn.
Nightmare on Elm Street was a huge, huge franchise. Now, there was a 3D Friday the 13th, but it was way before they got there with Freddy's Dead. Because that's the 3rd movie. It's Friday the 13th 3D. That's actually the first one with Jason has a hockey mask. That's where he gets his hockey mask. Before that, he wore a bag on his head. And then before that, he's not even in it. It's his mom.
Yeah.
So the first movie with Jason is part 2. And then the first movie he wears a hockey mask is part 3. And that became iconic. And they were like, well, he has to wear a hockey mask. And then every movie they kind of messed with it, changed it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then one of them's a imposter and wears a different hockey mask, and that's how you know it's not him. It's because it has blue triangles or
question mark.
Yeah.
Imposter.
Yeah, it's an imposter. It's someone pretending to be Jason.
What the fuck?
Because Jason's supposed to be dead at this point in time. It made sense.
So there's always going to be some asshole.
It made sense, sort of. Because part 4 he dies.
Yeah.
It's
again.
They ended Friday the 13th 3 separate times. Like, that series had a conclusion 3 times.
Damn.
3 times. So they had... One is called The Final Chapter. I don't remember if that's part 4 or part 6. Hold on. I just yawned right into the fucking mic.
Yeah.
Hold on. 4 might be the final chapter. Oh my god, no, I don't want to. I don't want to look at the novels. I don't want to read the novels. Yes, part 4 is the final chapter, 1984.
God damn.
Then they did A New Beginning. Part 5. So part 5 is the imposter Jason. And you don't know that. Like, the whole movie, you don't know. You just think he's back somehow. Because they killed the shit out of him in part 4. And then... So, part 5... So, at the end, they kill him, and they find out it's some dude pretending to be Jason. And then Tommy Jarvis is in, like, a mental hospital. He's the guy that kills Jason in part 4. And, but he was a kid when that happened, so he's all fucked up.
Yeah.
So then they kill Jason, he goes crazy, and at the end of part 5, they're like, it wasn't Jason, he's still dead, so it's okay. And they're like, oh, whatever. And then the last shot of the movie, a girl goes to get something. She's in his room with him, and he turns around, and he's wearing a new hockey mask and has a machete. And he's about to kill her. And the idea is that Jason is going to be a mantle that's passed on, and that Tommy Jarvis was a kid when he first met Jason, and now he's going to become the new Jason. They never... By the way, they hated that idea. Everyone hated that idea so much. Because people really liked Tommy. Because Tommy was one of the... wasn't a final girl. He wasn't a final girl. Also, all the final girls got killed in the next movie. If you survived, you were going to die. Tommy wasn't even really a teenager. He was like 12 or 13.
Damn,
he was just a kid. He was just a boy. And he kills Jason. He survives. Him and his group. They killed Jason. And he's suffering. They didn't like this idea of this character becoming... By the way, not the only franchise to do that. Halloween did that too. Well, Halloween tried to do that and got met with the exact same reaction of fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Multiple horror franchises have tried this, and every time the audience went, don't.
Where they try to pass on the torch to somebody else.
It's not necessarily passing on the torch. Not even... It's like...
Yeah.
So Halloween wanted to be an anthology series. Like, it wasn't always supposed to be about Michael Myers. But they fucked up because they made a second movie about Michael Myers, which is a direct sequel. And then Halloween 3 is Season of the Witch, which is not about him at all. It's about these people trying to kill kids and this magic. They steal Stonehenge. Oh yeah, that's something that they do at the beginning of the movie, and they just kind of like hand wave it. Like, oh yeah, we stole Stonehenge, and then like here's a news report about it. Stonehenge missing, and then like it cuts and it's in this lab. You're like, wait, hold on, how did we do this? There's like these evil people around this table. Oh yes, we stole Stonehenge. It's like, hold on, how did you pull that off? Like, I want to see that movie. I want to see the Stonehenge heist, because that's got to be incredible. But there's like this witch's curse, and I believe the main characters lose. Like, all the kids get killed.
Ah, God.
Because there's these masks, and they're giving them out. And they're like these spooky Halloween masks, and they're told to watch this Halloween program. And all the kids put their masks on. The Halloween program comes on, and they just like melt, like their heads just like
Ew.
it's it's fucked up. And they turn to bugs. No one liked that movie, apparently, though it's not bad. So then he comes back in part 4. I wish it would have died there, because man, it gets bad. But Friday the 13th, they tried to pass it on, because it's called A New Beginning. People did not like that. A year later, they do part 6, Jason Lives. Psych! he's back. And this is our first time where it's zombie Jason. So this is supernatural Jason. He's kind of been pseudo-supernatural up to this point, despite he's kind of supposed to already have been a zombie, because he was dead in the first movie.
Yeah.
But they kind of hand-waved that and said, no, he actually wasn't dead. He was stupid or something. I don't know. And but this time, like, it starts off, he's in his grave.
Mm-hmm.
And they dig him up. There's some people digging him up for some reason. I think to piss on him. And at some point in time, someone takes this metal bar and, like, sticks it through his chest. Like this spike. And it's during a thunderstorm. And lightning strikes him. He comes back to life. And he's Frankenstein Jason. And he's super strong. And he's super fast. And he's gonna super fuck you up. And that movie's actually pretty cool. But the way part 6 ends, they kill Jason. Like, Tommy Jarvis comes back to the camp. There's a really, if I remember correctly, the camp is open again. It's under a different name. And it's actually a kids camp. Like, it's operating.
Oh.
Because in every single one of these movies, they're trying to get, I tell you what, these people are fucking determined. Because from 1980 to 1986, there has been a solid string of serial murders at this camp, and they have not stopped. Like, all they do is move the bodies, and then they start building on top of them. Because, like, the first movie, he's trying to reopen the camp. The second movie, they're trying to reopen the camp again.
They're like, well, this time, for sure, it'd be.
So by the time we get to part 6, and part 6 also has a time jump. Even though it's been 6 years real time in the movie, because Tommy Jarvis ages up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so he gets struck by lightning and he comes back, blah blah. Well, by the time he gets to the camp, it's already been running for a while, and there's like kids there, and it's a little kid camp.
Oh.
Like little children. And there's a really cool scene where Jason shows up.
Mm-hmm.
At this point in time, he's already killed a shit ton of people. And he goes into one of the dorms, and they have them all like lined up.
Mm-hmm.
They're all sleeping.
Yeah.
It's just beds and beds and beds, just full of children, like 10-year-olds. And he's covered in blood and shit, and he's got his machete, and he walks up to one of them and looks at him, and then I don't remember if he grabs a blanket or anything, but like he just kind of looks at him, and then he just walks down the row, just walks by him, and then walks out the door and closes it. And he doesn't pay attention to the children.
Well, yeah.
And that's where we get this idea that Jason views teenagers differently. Though he didn't give a shit about them other kids, but there's this idea that Jason, since his mind is warped, he views children differently than everybody else. If you're vaguely adult, basically if you're camp counselor age, fair game. But if you're a child, you're innocent. So he won't touch you. Maybe quotes, because there's that's where we get camp counselor Jason and shit from, and where he's like actually a good guy. There's some jokes that have been made, but like he doesn't touch kids. maybe. Because there's some... Because in New Blood, he wants to kill the shit out of some children. But that's a really scary scene because you don't know what Jason's going to do. You just see, like, a dorm full of 30 children that are all asleep, and he could just go up to one by one, go... They'd never know. Yeah. And he just looks at them, and then walks by. And they're like, oh, that's awesome. That was Michael Myers. Them children are dead. Yeah. Like, Michael Myers doesn't care. Freddy Krueger, kids are dead.
Oh, yeah.
Jason, no, actually, the kids being killed is not the worst part about what Freddy Krueger's going to do.
No, he's going to torture them.
So then, in the end of 6, Tommy Jarvis... Because this is also where we get Jason is afraid of water.
Well, obviously. Yeah, that makes sense.
He has not been afraid of water up to this point.
Well,
he drowns in the first movie. But apparently, that never happened. Because he's alive in part 2. Gets raised by wolves or something.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
But his mom thought he was dead. Apparently his mom, not a great mother because she didn't look for him.
Well, I think okay, so I noticed something in that movie. I think his mom's got, like, DID because she talks in the Jason voice when she's, like, flipping out, right?
She hears him in his head. She doesn't talk in his voice. What she does, well, she does say kill him, mommy, but she hears him in his head because what they're saying is her mind broke when he died.
Yeah.
Because that was just supposed to be one movie. The sequels really fucked that up.
Yeah.
And in one of these movies, you go to Jason's cabin, he has her head, like surrounded by a bunch of candles and shit. Like you see her head in the second movie. He puts it in the girl's refrigerator before he kills her.
Damn.
And then, but at part 6, Tommy Jarvis gets him and ties him because he can't kill him. So what he does is he gets like an anchor and a bunch of shit and wraps it around him and drowns him in the deepest point of the lake. Just leaves him there. And he's like, I mean, if I can't kill you, I'm going to stop you. And he's like, and then Jason was there forever. And now we have our longest gap between movies. Because the next one didn't come out to 1988. So we had 2 years. Which is The New Blood. Now, The New Blood's plot is the writers finally got around to seeing Carrie and thought that movie was badass. So they needed Jason to fight Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Jason does. How does that make sense, you ask? It doesn't. But what happens is Jason... There's also this weird thing that was happening in horror movies that it's so crazy that these movies need extra explanation. But so Jason as well as Michael Myers and some other killers get this idea that they have to kill their bloodline. So if they find someone that they're related to, they're going to kill them. And in fact, that might be the only person they want to kill. They just kill the other people because they're in the way.
Yeah.
That's Michael Myers' whole thing, despite John Carpenter actually hating that idea, despite writing it in the second one, because Laurie is his sister.
Mm-hmm.
Though not in the reboot, the recent reboot, they got rid of all that. Laurie's back, but she's not his sister. Just weird. But anyway, so he comes back and he finds out that he has a cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I gotta kill that bitch. So turns out his cousin Tina has dormant telekinetic abilities.
As you do. As one has.
And there is a point her powers unwittingly awaken mass murderer Jason Voorhees.
Oops.
And he goes on another killing spree. There is a point where she throws a roof at him.
God damn.
Like, it's awesome. This movie's not good, but this is actually awesome. He's walking. You know, there's those camps that have those porches and those little tilted roofs.
Mm-hmm.
And he's walking. She's like, don't stop. And he's like, goes up and he just walks. And he's like, what are you going to do? I'm Jason Voorhees. Walks. She just looks up and looks down. And he looks up and the roof just goes. just crushes him. It was so cool. I'm like, That was hardcore. And he gets out of it. He like punches through it, but he looks scared. It's one of two of the movies of the franchise. I guess 3, because Freddy vs. Jason does that thing where Freddy finds out he's scared of water. Where Jason looks scared. And when Jason looks scared, everybody's scared.
Yeah.
Because the killer is not supposed to be scared. But, like, that happens, and he's like, oh, what the fuck have I gotten myself into? Like, this bitch has the force. Like, she starts throwing shit at him. That movie's worth it just for that ending where she's like, oh, I'm Carrie, and then just starts throwing shit at him. Because it's, even though you know that's going to happen, you have this thought in the back of your head that they're not actually going to do it. Because, like, budget or whatever, they're gonna cheap out. No, they do it. She throws a house at him. Like,
God damn.
So, it's part 7. So then part 8 comes around.
Mm-hmm.
And Jason's he's back. He's underneath the lake again. And now it's Jason Takes Manhattan. And that sounds really, really cool. Except Jason never gets there. He's only in New York for maybe 10 minutes of the movie. The rest of it takes place on a boat.
Damn.
A prom boat? And also, Camp Crystal Lake somehow, like, goes to New York. Like, I don't know what river it's connected to, but it's apparently connected to a river that goes straight to, like, downtown. Because he does walk through, Madison, or not Madison Square. He goes to, Times Square.
Really?
On point in time. Yes.
This was serious?
It's called Jason Takes Manhattan.
This just sounds funny, though.
There's a dude where he punches a dude's head off.
Oh my god.
A black guy playing hockey. Which, it's right there. There's some funny shit happening. Though the guy's a boxer, I don't know why they're playing hockey. Oh no, he killed the hockey players. The black guy, because he's an actual boxer and he fights Jason and he punches him in the face a few times and he goes, "What you got?" And Jason goes, and just his head just flies off. And it's really funny. But he's only in New York for like 10 minutes of the entire movie. This hour 40-minute movie. And the rest of the movie sucks. It's bad. But people want to go see it because Jason in New York sounds cool. Like,
Sounds
what happened?
Like a Muppet movie.
Well, Jason, the idea of Jason being unleashed in a city of millions of people. Because remember this, the 7 of these movies, he's just been in the country.
Yeah.
And it's been like, 10 people maybe. Jason takes Manhattan. The people had this idea and they sold it as this of Jason just cleaving his way through like people in the streets. What happens if Jason gets on a subway full of people? That's like, it's gonna be a bloodbath. It wasn't a bloodbath. It was just a terrible fucking movie. Now, Scream did this.
Oh yeah.
Scream 6 did this. We yet to see it. We're gonna watch it. And apparently they take that concept and run with it because it gets awesome.
The one with the shotgun.
Yes,
scary.
the one where it's like, how are we gonna make this guy scarier? He has a gun.
Yeah, he's got a shotgun.
I've been asking for them to do that for 30 years. I've been wanting them to do that because at some point in time, the guy with the Bowie knife is not that scary when everybody has a gun. Yeah. It's only if he's sneaky, but this is like. But you can't be sneaky on people who have been going through this shit for like 5 movies.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna be expecting you.
They have guns now.
So how do you make them scary? What if you make him fast, strong? Because before he hasn't been very fast. He's just been a dude.
Yeah.
This guy seemed a little superhuman. He almost seemed like an athlete. And then when he takes that guy and then takes his shotgun and they're going through the convenience store and shoot through the shelves. That's like some school shooter shit. That was scary. And then the scene where they're in the subway.
Yeah.
And everybody's wearing the mask. and he's
Ugh.
there.
I hate that.
That's cool. So imagine none of that, and you imagine you get a movie that promises all of that in the trailers, and none of that happens, and you get Jason Takes Manhattan. So then what do they do next? Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. This is the third time they try to end this series.
God damn.
So Jason Goes to Hell opens with the best opening.
Mm-hmm.
It's that girl, he's chasing this girl. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh no, I've slipped and fall. Oh, my titties fell out. Oh, don't kill me, Jason. And then she gets him into a clearing and then pulls out a walkie-talkie and goes, get him. And then, like, the army is there.
Yeah, I've seen that scene. You showed me that one.
Just fucking unload. And what I love about that scene is they start with small arms and they just pistols aren't working, and then they just go shotguns, machine guns. I'm gonna pull out fucking RPG.
I mean, they were ready.
Nothing left but like feet when they blow him up, and then he comes back.
God damn.
But it's not him. It's Jason's soul who infects this guy, and then he becomes Jason. Had a really cool cover, though. Had like a metal mask that was like burned into someone's skin. Looked cool, but that's not really in the movie. But this movie was supposed to do two things. And it did do one. Even though what they did was illegal. And they were technically not allowed to do it. It was supposed to do two things. One of those was put Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street in the same universe, and was going to lead to an eventual Versus film.
Yeah.
Which was supposed to come out soon after that movie, and didn't come out till 2003. Which is actually, at least I remember it being really good. Well, really good's a stretch. Pretty good. Like, it's a fun movie. But it was supposed to follow that, but it took 10 years for that movie to come out. But that wasn't the only thing it was going to do, because it's secretly an Evil Dead movie.
Oh yeah,
because they called Jason a Deadite.
Yeah.
That movie did not do well. It was panned. It bombed. They cut up the version that they had. Mm-hmm. It was originally much longer, and the Necronomicon's in it, and like eventually Ash is supposed to be in this series. And they did do it in the comics, but that was their big plan.
Yeah.
And of course, at the end of the movie, you see Jason's mask, and then Freddy's arm comes out, grabs it, pulls him down into hell. And everybody's like, "Oh fuck, Freddy versus Jason." So then the next movie is Jason X. And that is, none of these other movies happened. Well, a few of these movies didn't happen. Mm-hmm. Jason Goes to Hell definitely didn't happen. But a bunch of other movies did. That you never got to see. Because Jason's death toll in this movie is insane. They say he killed like 1,000 people, something like that. That's like, when were these other 15 movies that I didn't see? And he's locked up. It's like in the future of 2010. And he's chained up and shit. And then somehow breaks out. And then he gets locked up in like a freezer, and then 1,000 years later they find him and they take him into space, and it's Jason in space. And that's where you get cool looking Uber Jason, and that's where he beats some girls against that tree in that sleeping bag.
God damn.
It's funny because they're not. It's funny because so they're trying to get away from him. And they run through like the holodeck, and they're like, "Wait, run a Camp Crystal Lake simulation that I have for some reason." And they show up, and there's like these two girls, and Jason's like, "What the fuck? I'm back home." And these two girls come up to him, and it's like, "Oh, Jason, oh, we love you. We can't wait to have underage drinking and premarital sex," like word for word. And Jason just starts like killing them, and their computer programs or whatever, and he can't like get them to die, so he ties one in a sleeping bag, and then he beats one to death with the other. It's like Looney Tunes bullshit, and they're not even screaming. They're like moaning the whole time, like, "Oh yeah, do it again." And He looks so confused. That movie is stupid, but it's a lot of fun. And then you get Freddy vs. Jason, and then you get the remake / reboot, which is really cool. I like it. It's also the other time, the last time you see him, the last Friday the 13th movie we got, and it's one of the only times you see Jason be scared, because all this time, this dude's huge who plays Jason in this movie, and he's manhandling people and beating them and killing them and all this, and he gets up this one guy who is the whole reason he's here is he's been trying to find his sister who Jason kidnapped, and Jason's like standing over him. He's like 2 feet taller than him, and he's got his machete. And instead of running away or screaming, this dude spears him.
God damn.
And just starts beating the shit out of Jason. And Jason is freaking out because no one, like, out of his entire history, no one's tried to fight him before. He's like, what do I do? That dude is like putting him in an arm bar. Like, it was really cool. But yeah, that movie has a lot more ups and downs than Nightmare. Nightmare is like up, down, up, and then all the way down to the floor. And then you get the best movie they ever made, which is Wes Craven's New Nightmare, where they decide to do a meta horror movie. This was before Scream. This was his first attempt at it. And they bring some of the original cast back playing themselves. Like Nancy's playing herself as the actress who played Nancy. And she has like a kid and a husband. And then somehow the fake character comes to life. And it's about like fame and shit. And being typecast and all these things. And all of it haunting you. And then this haunting becoming actually becoming personified as an actual demon, which in Freddy looks the scariest he's ever looked. They redesign him, and he's terrifying, and I love that movie. And then you get the remake, and it's back to the bottom again, and they're just bad again. So that was unfortunate. But yeah, we got lockpicks.
You sure you're not a nice guy after all?
No, I'm not. Now get out of here.
Smells his panties again.
Yeah, dudes be huffing them.
Gotta huff them drawers.
You know 100% that's what that dude is doing behind closed doors.
Oh, yeah.
He sounds like a panty sniffer. You can always tell.
How do you tell? Is it because
you
they're
just
smoking?
know.
I almost said smoking pan. Let's roll it up. I'm gonna smoke my panties. Hey, what's up, guys? Don't beat me up. I'll walk back over here.
Come here, my friend.
Okay. Please. Can't breathe.
Let go of him, Peter. You're hurting him. I wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Then just say thank you. Thank you.
Again, you're welcome, my very large friend.
Gustav, wait. I want to show you something.
Is that what you say to all your
Stand
boyfriends?
here and don't cross this line.
You're welcome, my very
here.
large friend.
No, not this again.
Because you have
He
a
always
weird giant
messes
monster
with
kink.
the new guys. So don't move, okay?
What's going on?
Like, oh no, don't crush me.
Hey guys, I just want to talk to the girl.
He only likes raw meat.
Oh, it's a dog.
I
What the fuck?
Super speed into that wall. Oh, there it goes. There's like a body.
Looks like a robot or something.
Yeah, and there's like a hand here. I've never seen that before. Okay, well, after that little misadventure. That's not where I... Okay. We can't go back down because the dog will get us.
Yeah.
My guess is Vladana's in one of those old tramways. Trick is to figure out a way to get to it without getting my ass bitten off by the damn dog.
Yeah, I've been mauled by a dog, bruh. It hurts.
Just a little ass bite. That's okay.
I got scalped by a dog.
There's a little big ice bite. Nom nom nom. He runs at the bottom of the screen every now and then.
Yeah.
Trying to bite that ass. You know what? Hold on. I probably should look at the diagram because there's a diagram in here. I was just gonna try to do it like 1, 2, 3, 4, but I don't know if that's right. Just trying to get our chicken nuggets. Oh, it is right. So I need to get 1, 2, 3 up there and 4, 5, 6 down there.
Yep.
So I can start this machine up and I can use it. You keep looking at it. There's no monsters over there.
Hmm?
Don't you say that there's monsters over there.
Over there? Well, they're not over there.
This is why no one likes you.
There's a hallucination that looks to be over there by the mirror. And then there's a hallucination over there that likes
Stop
to
telling me
stand
stuff.
in front of that door. You said it. I'm just answering your question. But the thing is, the hallucination over here isn't like a full hallucination. Kind of looks like what you imagine a ghost would look like, kind of. Like a mist type of situation. So, yeah.
Wait, no. Let me get you up, I think. I'm gonna leave that there for right now. I need... Oh, I can set one of those there. Then... Damn it. Wait, I'm cooking with something. Oh shit. If only the bottom numbers were right. But I think I can fix that.
Wow.
So that's much easier than figure out my weird number.
You did it.
Shut up. I'm gonna make you do it. With your mouth. Ah, dog.
Ew, Colby.
Shut up, lesbian.
You're a lesbian.
I mean, technically, yeah, sure. At least I ain't no muff muncher. Do I have enough boxes? How did I solve this riddle the last time?
2 crates is just too heavy. I have to find a way to separate them.
Use my magic shovel. Okay, so take this over here. Sit down. So that's good for that. So now I need like some bolt cutters so I can get that chain. Or I'll just beat it with a shovel.
Yeah, that can work.
Thought that was another person for a second. Oh my god. Where my bolt cutters at? Ah. You get lots of energy.
He's got the zoomies, bro.
No zoomies.
Yeah.
They'll bite your ass. What is this?
Got the zoomies.
I got bolt cutters, even though there's bolt cutters over here that look a lot more obvious. They just get a little hop. And hop. There we go. Now we'll go back and we'll use the machine. I'm so glad that that wasn't some weird bullshit. Figure out my numbers. Oh, I use a system that I forgot about.
Me though.
Hold on. If you forgot about it, how did you put the file in there? Yeah. Oops. I want a big magnet.
You want a big magnet?
Yep. And you can just get magnet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You never want to just magnet stuff?
No.
Actually, I want a metal detector. And a big magnet.
Okay, though.
Then I could go searching for stuff. Find stuff.
At the beach? We're kind of far away from the beach.
Or anywhere. You don't have to be at the beach. There's no law.
I guess so.
You imagine what we could find out here? People have lived out here for hundreds of years. I mean, there could have been wars and stuff fought. Well, I don't know how far they got in Central Texas during the Civil War, but there could have been battles. All kinds of stuff. Or money.
Okay, then.
Rings and jewelry. Imagine I walk out there and find a bunch of gold. Or silver.
I'd be like, it's cursed.
I didn't say Native American gold. You know? That uncursed white people shit. It's probably all tacky. Tacky or not, it sells the same. Hola.
Hello?
It's me. Maybe I should announce myself before.
I'm
Yeah, I
Justin
was about
Pearson.
to say, bro.
Yeah. You must be
Oh.
Vladana.
Oh yeah, remember where?
Yeah.
It's a mouse. What's up, boss
Hello?
bitch?
Hi, sweetie. Am I bothering you?
Not at all. I was just reading something and I guess I really got into it.
Do you want me to call you back?
Really, it's okay. What's up? You don't sound too good.
I called her.
Oh, Samantha?
Yes. I need to talk.
I'll be right there. Where can I pick you up?
At work. Just come down to the morgue. I still have a little work to do before we go.
Okay, you take care. I'll see you
like
soon.
A murder.
Bye.
Oh, there's eventually I have to make cookies. I forgot about that. That is one of the puzzles in the game.
Damn.
Dad won't solve the murder if you don't make him cookies.
God damn.
And I had to look up a guide for that too because I was following the instructions the way they said and it wasn't working and I couldn't figure it out. I still know it was wrong. Oh. Park my big dick truck here.
Yeah. Compensating for something? Question mark?
Well, I mean, my obvious lack of penis since I'm a woman. Without a penis. Now, if I was a woman with a penis, maybe. Be wearing, like, the clam mobile or something. I don't know. Subaru. Oh shit, he's here.
Oh my god.
What the?
Sweetie! What the hell are you doing?
I didn't do this.
I thought you'd. Oh my god. Go look at the security cameras.
Not by myself. What the fuck, bro?
Remember how I said it always looked like somebody's standing in that elevator?
Yeah.
This may or may not involve a sex cult.
Ew.
Or some kind of weird cult. I don't remember if they... Sex is tangentially involved. Oh, cool screensaver.
Shit. What the fuck?
He's just walking like Batman. Like he just like nobody's gonna notice that shit. Nobody's gonna notice fucking Batman walking around. I'm gonna run your ass over. Yeah, someone has to open that gate, by the way.
Run his ass over, bruh.
Oh fuck, oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Batman. I got my slutty boots on. Did you see how high those boots went? I went like up into his crotch.
Screw it, it never works anyways.
Okay. Let's see that slow-mo ass shot.
Yeah.
Get over here, you fuck. I don't have a thing against guns. I'll shoot the shit out of you. Birds?
God damn.
Shoot him. He's
Yeah.
right there. This might be a little irresponsible, but I think every bullet in my gun would have been fired. I probably would have hit everything but the murderer, but let me tell you, I would have tried. Throw a little tactical grenade. Oh, I'm back.
Okay, it's 3:30,
And?
so I'm going to go to bed. Okay?
Oh my god. We got cracked frames right now. It's 1,000 frames a second.
Oh god. So
I hate that. It makes me think it doesn't save. It just goes blank. Alright. So I guess we're ending it for tonight, you little bitch.
What?
Scarlet hates y'all. Just want y'all to know.
No.
Anyway, we'll solve the murder later. Of course, we got more GTA and Clock Tower. That's the other mystery you gotta solve, is what the fuck's going on in Clock Tower.
Yeah, I don't think anybody knows what the fuck is going on.
I mean, you never know. You might find out in the ending. If you go to stilllife.com.
Oh, stilllife.com.
See? It's like a game or whatever. Anyway, we thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you on the next